Okay, cool. Part 2. Yay! Because, like I said, that first answer was really long, and I have a feeling YouTube won't let me upload it if it's much longer than that. Okay, so, second question. What part of your body do you like most? Ooh, pardon me. So classy, I know. What part of my body do I like most? I suppose I like my neck a lot, because I've been told I have a very long neck. And I like having my collarbones, how they stick out just a tiny bit, not like, crazy stick and bones kind of thing, or skin and bones thing, but they are prominent enough, and when I have proper posture, they stand out more, and I don't know, I like how they feel, but I like seeing the different parts of the skeleton. So, I like my collarbone, I like my neck, I like my eyes, and I've been told I have a nice nose. I don't know. One of my friend's boyfriends, he's always apparently saying how he likes my nose, and I'm just sort of like, okay then. So apparently people like my nose. I also like the fact that my face, when you take away all the hair and everything, is actually fairly neutral. That's nice. So I like that lately I've been able to get more into an androgynous look. So, yeah. So that's what I like. And yeah, I guess that's kind of it. So, yeah. So neck, face, neck, silhouette, collarbones, face generalness. Okay. What part of my body do I dislike the most? I'm thinking the most common response from people is probably going to be like, oh, my stomach, my thighs, stuff like that. And yeah, they bug me a little bit. It bugs me how when my stomach gets a little larger sometimes. Like, sometimes it'll stick out to the point where it's like on level with my chest kind of thing. But even then, it's more, I can dress in different ways to make it so that it's sort of a smooth line. I only mind when my pants make like a muffin top kind of thing, because that looks awkward to me. But the rest of the time, I don't really care about it that much. I mean, I've actually taken up a practice of walking around my house more often, especially when there's no one home, and I will walk around without a shirt on or something like that, because the only way that I've found to actually make myself comfortable with how I look is just by more exposure. I've made myself more comfortable with the jokes and the body commentary because I've been exposed to it. I've become more comfortable with the confidence. Like, I've become more confident by acting more confident, and then it sort of followed through. I'm good at adapting, so I just sort of forced myself to get used to it. Like, this is what I got, and I stick with it. However, the part that I dislike the most is probably going to be my chest, because it's something that I've had much stress over since I was a kid. I remember when I was young, and my mom finally was like, okay, we need to get you out of trainer bras, and I didn't get to go with the cute little patterns that all the other girls got to go with, because they were all A through C cups, because I was bigger, so I had to go shop in the mom area, and I hated it. I hated being in that store. I still do. I mean, I had to go shopping just recently for undergarments because I needed one for my prom dress. And just being there made me so tense and anxious, and I absolutely loathe it. I've had many a breakdown while shopping for bras because it bothers me that much. I don't really know why. But it always has. That's why I love when I get to wear my binders around. And when my mom agreed to buy me my first chest binder, I was ecstatic because it helped me with the thing that I've hated since they showed up. So I've had this since I was, I want to say 11 or 12 they started showing. And I've hated it since then, and I still do, and I mean, I'm getting used to it, like with everything else, but I still hate it, So that's the part of me that I hate the most. Okay. Where do the most comments about your body come from? I don't really hear a lot of commentary anymore, other than the commentary, in my head. I don't know. I get a lot of comments on my outfits and stuff like that from friends and semi-friends. I get a lot of comments on that because I do focus a lot of my time on getting an outfit that I feel comfortable with and I feel nice, that I feel that I look good in. And even if it's like some crazy outfit that looks like a costume to most people, if it makes me feel good, then that's what I wear. Because I can't go to school looking like a slob. It just doesn't work for me. So I will wear like these elaborate jackets and nice button-down shirts, vests and dress pants and dress shoes, and or like little costume jewelry and glasses and fancy earrings, and I go all out. So I get comments on that a lot. Like I mentioned before, one of my friends, her boyfriend, comments on my nose a lot. I don't know why. Another one of my friends comments on my eyes a lot, but nothing in a negative way. It's actually, that's one thing that I really like about my school, is that everyone's rather friendly. Like, you don't really hear any bad comments. I don't think I've heard any bad comments about my appearance since I was in 8th grade, and that was in a different town. Yeah, so most of the comments, I guess, come from friends, but it's usually like, oh, you look really nice today, or oh, I really like your hair, or something like that. Occasionally, my best friend or my sister will say, like, oh, did you lose weight, or something like that. Like, they'll notice that I have lost weight, or something like that, or I'll be dressing differently. Or once in a while, my best friend will comment, like, did your chest get smaller, or something? Because, I mean, she knows that that's something that I am very happy about, so when she says that, I'm just like, oh my god, yay! Yeah, and I get a little bit of commentary from my mom, but, again, nothing negative. It's all just, my family is very chill about this sort of stuff. It's all, like, be however makes you comfortable. Be however you feel is right. And that's how my family is, and it's always been very nice like that. Okay. Other than that, I get a lot of, like, honks from cars on the road and stuff like that, which I hate. Oh my god. Especially as it's getting hotter, it's increasing again. Anyway, am I happy with who I am? Yes, more or less. There's still some things that I'm trying to figure out, and it's really annoying how, like, I'll think I have something figured out, especially in my head, or, like, a physical reaction on my body or something like that, and I'll think I have it all figured out, and then next thing I know, it's completely different again. Sorry, I had to scoot the table. Next thing I know, it's completely reset, and the rules are all changed again. Yay! So, I'm happy with who I am as a person, but I know I still have a lot more to learn, and I am very much looking forward to whenever my body decides to settle down and choose a damn form. Anyway, hope that cursing doesn't matter for the video. Okay, have I ever been bullied for my size, look, or shape? No. No, I don't think I have. Not that I've heard, anyway. One time in 8th grade, this, like, 5th grader called me a whore for some reason, which was just, oh my god, why does your kid even know that word? And why isn't he more disciplined? But there's no commentary on my, like, appearance, just this out of nowhere, like, he was calling me a whore because apparently I offended him somehow, this tiny little 5th grader boy? I don't know. Anyway, other than that, crap, I had something. What was it? Have I ever been attacked for a personal image? You know, I forgot it. It was another similar thing though, like, not really anything, but, like, barely anything. I remember there was this one girl that I'd gotten in a tiff with, but she didn't even go to the, physical insults, which would have been really easy at the time. She instead went for the religion insults? I don't know. Well, if I think of that other example that I had, I'll pop it back up. Anyway, have I ever been unable to look in the mirror because of how I felt about my appearance? Sometimes. Like, I've always been able to look at my face, because I guess I like my face. My face is nice. As egotistical as that may sound, I like my face. It's a good face. But there have been times where I did find it very difficult to look in the mirror, or found it difficult to take full body picture kind of thing, full body shots. So there have been times where it's difficult, but rarely impossible. Like, if it ever was difficult, then I sort of forced myself to get over it, or I would look at how I looked fully dressed, and then I would look at how I look in, like, a tank top, or I would look at how I look in just a sports bra, or something like that. Like, I would sort of wean back into being able to look at myself. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna turn this into another video. Part 3!